Hello everyone, it's Elena and I'm back with another Cambridge vlog. So I've been on vacation for about 3 days. It is Monday. It is not really morning anymore, it is like 10 a.m. I have done nothing so far except for sipping tea, and that really does not count. And when I say that I've been on vacation for 3 days, what I really mean is I've had supervision and lecture free time to do more work. Just in case you thought that I actually went on holiday. No. So, here's what I have to do. I have to write an essay because, as I said, my winter break is just time to do more work. So, I have to write an essay for family law, and that essay is due on December 15th. It is December 9th. We're doing great, to be honest. We're on top of our work. Yesterday, I already wrote an essay and handed it in, so we only have one essay left. That's beautiful. The thing is, there's a lot more work to do this break than just this essay. So we're doing all right, but there's a lot to do. So because there's a lot to do, I did a to-do list, and this is something that I think you should always do when you go on holiday. The first thing is make a to-do list. So I have this list here on my iPad. To be fair, I used to just do it on paper, but I've kind of discovered that GoodNotes has all these nice templates and there's just no point in wasting paper. So I just did that, and basically my to-do lists are color-coded, and I'm just gonna put it right next to me if I can figure out how to edit this. So everything that is pink is my priority. So those are things I really need to get done this break. And you can see most of the things are pink because we have to do them. Then the things that are dark blue are things that are important, but they're not, you know, 100% necessary. They're like 85% necessary. So we still want to do them, but like they're lower priority than the pink ones. And then we have this light blue one, and there's only one, and that is a jurisprudence paper for a journal. So I'm thinking of writing a paper for an undergraduate journal. Do I have time to do that? Probably not. So if I don't have the time to do it, then this won't be happening, because this is my lowest priority, because this is absolutely not necessary. There's just a topic I'm really interested in and I would like to write on it, but I don't know if I have the time to do that, because that is like 10,000 words. So that is like, if we get our shit together and we get everything done, then I get to write this paper. So this would be like my reward. You know you're a Cambridge student when your reward for doing a lot of academic work is to write a 10,000 word academic paper. So, okay. What are we gonna do now? Because I slept in. The reason I slept in is that I'm sick. I don't know if you can hear that, but basically I took a lot of painkillers and I drank a lot of tea, and now I feel better, and now we're gonna work. Yay. So the plan now is I'm gonna work in my room until 12, and I'm gonna go over my jurisprudence notes because there are some readings that I didn't get done over the term and I need to get them done. So the plan is I'm just going to do these readings. I've already identified which readings I still need to do. They're all marked pink on my readings, and so I just need to do them. So that's the plan until 12. I don't think I'm going to get all of them done by 12, to be fair. I think that is going to take more time. But I'm going to work on that until 12. Then I'm going to go and get lunch, and then I'm going to work on my family law essay because that one's due on December 15th. I want to hand it in today. And yeah. Once I'm done with working on that essay, we're going to go back to jurisprudence. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's do it. So guys, welcome to what I do on my work. So this is what, you know, I want my notes to look like. So basically, these are notes which are completely done for jurisprudence. So you can just see, like, I highlighted a little bit in my notes, then I drew some stuff. Please don't judge my art, guys. There's a reason I'm studying law and not art. And that reason is I have more talent for one of them. So yeah, those are just, you know, typical Elena notes. These are relatively short because for jurisprudence we have relatively little reading, which is rare for law, but yeah, it happens occasionally. So these are notes that, you know, we like because all of our readings on these are done. Now, what we don't like is notes like these, because whenever there's pink, it means Elena hasn't gotten her shit together. Yeah. So basically here, my professor just told me some essays, so I don't know how many of these I should read. I read one of these. it is plural. That is not enough. I think I'm gonna do 2 or 3 more, and yeah, then I think my notes for Supervision 2 from Jurisprudence will be complete. So let's do it. Okay, so we finished 1. That took a bit longer than I wanted it to because the third essay I read was just a lot. Yeah, not really sure if I should have read the third one. Maybe I should have just stopped after the second one, because the third one was basically going into a theory that is beyond our syllabus, but comparing it with a theory that is in our syllabus. And because we don't really do a lot of like direct challenging of that particular theory, I thought that would be nice, you know, I could like sprinkle it in my essay somewhere. But that was hard to read, but we're done. And if you think my notes are really short, they probably are, given that like each of these chapters are quite long. But the thing is, I try to keep my notes as short as possible, because I later make study notes from these reading notes, and you cannot study 3 pages of notes on an article. So try to keep it short and simple, and then you have an easier time writing your study notes. So we have 1 reading note set complete, which means we have 2 more to go for Jurisprudence. Yay! Okay, so it is 12 o'clock now, so I'm gonna pack up all my stuff, and then I'm gonna go get lunch, and then I'm gonna move to the library, where I should have been this morning at 9 AM, but I was in bed, you know, being sick, eating painkillers, getting better. I'm not feeling amazing, but I'm not feeling terrible, and if I'm not feeling terrible, I'm working because I'm a workaholic, and you know, I don't allow myself to make too many excuses, although I did this morning, to be fair. But I have this ability to sleep away an illness. I don't know, like my body really has that. Like it doesn't always work, but like for things like a cold, like I can like literally then just sleep like 14 hours in one go and I'm good. Yeah, that's my talent. Can I put this on my CV? Does it count? Is this a thing? I don't know. Anyway, here's the plan now. I'm gonna pack up my stuff, and then I'm gonna go and get lunch, and I think I'm gonna finish this 1 chapter which I was working on now, which is actually written really well. My supervisor is a professor, and he often sets his own writings, but I really like that because he's an amazing writer, and like I fangirl his writing a lot to my friends, because he writes very clearly, and Jurisprudence can be quite complicated, but like he maps it out in like a really clear way, and like you just read it and you're like, I think I'm getting this, you know, like on the first go. That's a lovely feeling. When you're in university, like that is the feeling you want when you read something. So yeah, I'm gonna finish that one when I'm in the library, and then I'm gonna write my essay for family law because it needs to be written. And I'm gonna hand in my essay on the way back from the library because I handwrite it, so I have to hand it in like a hard copy version. I also always scan it, by the way guys. If you handwrite your essays, always scan them, because if they get lost, you have to rewrite them otherwise. So just scan them so you have a backup. That was really important. I've once lost a handwritten essay because it wasn't delivered to my supervisor's pigeonhole for some reason. Not fun. You don't want to rewrite an essay, so don't do that to yourself. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna hand it in on the way back because I'm planning to finish it this afternoon. I'm not sure if that's gonna work, but I feel like it should work because I've done the readings for it, so like I just need to write it, right? Please let this work out. So yeah, let's go. It is 6 p.m. I'm back. It's really cold outside, but the good news is I finished my essay. It is done. I handed it in. It's gone. I just quickly need to drop my professor an email and like attach the scan, because I always do that, just like, you know, in case it doesn't reach him, he doesn't have to like track me down. It is just in his email inbox. So yeah, my essay is done. It's handed in. That was the goal achieved. We're not done with our jurisprudence readings, but I did like finish that chapter and took notes in it. But you know, we still have some way to go. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow morning, and then we're hopefully gonna start with, you know, brushing up the reading notes from other subjects. So I also did some Christmas shopping, which I'm very proud of, because normally I do my Christmas shopping on December 23rd because I don't have it together. Yes, that is true. Like, you know, I'm very organized with like academics and stuff, but like my private life is like a mess. So I have like two ways of buying Christmas gifts. Either I buy them in like February and I store them, or I buy them on December 23rd. So this is rare, but like I was inspired. I was like, I know what I'm gonna buy. So I did that. I also bought myself some food, so I'm gonna make myself some dinner. Yes, you heard that right. Elena's gonna make dinner. Guys, we're growing, okay? This is personal growth. Sijan actually left me her pad on... What? Sijan actually left me her pot and pan. There we go. And so I can, you know, make myself some food. And I've actually managed to make bacon the other day, and that's what I'm gonna do again because it was so good. And I'm just gonna make myself some mac noodles with it because my cooking skills don't go far, people, okay? Let's just be real about that. But yeah, that's the plan for the rest of the evening, and I'm gonna read a bit in my new book, which I wanted to show you guys. Here we go. So this book, I got this a while ago, but I haven't, you know, gotten around to reading it. But it's called The Kremlin School of Negotiation, which is intriguing. I mean, I guess the title gives it away. It's just about, you know, negotiation strategies and like how you, I guess, get what you want. But I wasn't really expecting it to be written the way it's written, because it's kind of written like a textbook with like exercises and like, you know, boxes of like, this is what you have to remember and this is a rule and whatever. So yeah, I'm not really sure if I like it yet, to be honest. It is very textbooky. Like, it even has like symbols. I don't know if you guys can see this. You know, like all the symbols are like explained in the beginning. And so it's a bit, I don't know, it just feels very school-like. And I was kind of expecting this more to be like, I don't know, more like an adult book. I don't know, but maybe this is not bad, to be honest. Like, I haven't gotten that far to judge it. It's just like the layout is kind of a bit like school. But yeah, I'm gonna report back. So I think I'm just gonna read a little bit in this while eating my dinner. Hi. So when I was editing this, I realized I never got back to the book. So let me give you guys my take on it now that I read it. It is alright, I think. Is it one of my new favorite books? No. It definitely changed like my perspective on negotiations, because a lot of the things he's recommending, you're like, wow, they do the absolute opposite in all these TV shows, you know? Which is interesting. But I mean, this guy did it for a living, so I guess you trust the book more, but yeah. But I don't know, the textbook style wasn't really for me. I don't know, not really into it. It was a bit too textbooky, but that could just be because I just got out of like, you know, my uni context. Like, now I'm on break. And like maybe I just didn't want to see another textbook style text, I don't know. But yeah, if you're interested in it, it definitely has great techniques, but it is something I think that is more intended for you to kind of study it, rather than just, you know, read it, because it has all these exercises and stuff in it. So, you know, if you're up for studying it, this book's great. But if you're just looking for, you know, a read that you can just read in the evening, that's probably not it. But yeah, if you guys are interested, I'm gonna link it in the info box below. And now let's get back to the vlog. And then I'm gonna fall asleep at 7 p.m. because I'm sick and I want to sleep so that I can get better. So I think I'm just gonna fall into bed at 7, wake up at 4 tomorrow, hopefully finish jurisprudence before breakfast, and then we're gonna get on to the next one. Yay, that's the plan. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, guys, it's the next day. Let's not talk about what time it is because it is not good. Basically what happened is I did get up at 4 and yeah, I felt terrible because I was really sick. But I feel like I don't look sick, which is a good thing. But basically my nose is running a lot. But I got rid of the headache by sleeping 4 more hours, which was beautiful, but also a little bit undeserved because now I'm a bit behind on work, which we don't like. So here's the plan. I'm gonna work and hopefully catch up. And yeah, that is my brilliant master plan. So I made myself some tea because that is life. And yeah, here's the plan for today. Finish my jurisprudence reading notes, and then I'll decide whether I will keep going with jurisprudence and just go over the lecture notes as well and just, you know, finish those up. Just like make sure that like all of them are perfectly annotated, that I have them printed out and in my folder, or whether I'll move on to reading notes of another subject. Now that I'm saying that, I feel like it's best to just stay on the subject once I started with it. So I think I'll go on and do lecture notes with jurisprudence after that. And yeah, that should be done by like 4 p.m. and then maybe we can start another subject. I'm being very optimistic here, but I have to be because I did not wake up when I should have woken up, so you know, we gotta work.
2 hours later.
Hi guys, so we've made some progress, but I'm so not productive, but like I'm trying. Okay, I'm really trying. I think I might have taken a bit too many painkillers this morning, but we're getting there. It's fine. To be honest, I feel good, like really good, thanks to a lot of medicine in my body, but I feel good. So as I was saying, I wasn't too productive, but I mean, I've done work. And the highlight of my day so far is that I've drawn a Venn diagram. So yeah, my life is not very interesting, but I nonetheless choose to make videos about it. Maybe that is a poor content choice, but I've made it and now I'm here and that's what my channel is about. So sorry, not sorry. So let me show you my Venn diagram because that's all that I have in my life at the moment. This is what I'm reading, Choosing a Legal Theory on Moral Grounds. It's actually more interesting than it sounds, I promise. So yeah, hold on, there we go. My beautiful Venn diagram. To be honest, this year I've kind of fallen in love with Venn diagrams. I don't really know why, it just happened. So yeah, if I ever like decided to sell my notes, I feel like I should advertise them with like a lot of Venn diagrams. Like if you like Venn diagrams, these are the notes for you. I'm just kidding, I don't know how to sell my notes. Some people text me about it and they're like, do you sell your notes? I'm sorry, I don't. I don't know how to do that. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do that. So I'm sorry, I can't sell my notes. Otherwise I'd love to, and I'll put them on eBay and be like, if you love Venn diagrams, buy these law school notes. But yeah, so I think now, do you hear this? These are people punting. I don't know why they're so excited because the weather is crap and it's literally super cold. I would not want to be in a punt, but okay. So here's the plan. I'm gonna grab my laptop and I'm gonna go up there. Because this is my favorite study space. So I'm just gonna take away my massive hole puncher and like my candles and stuff, and then I'm just gonna make myself comfortable there and I'm gonna finish these readings. Now, the reason I'm going up there is because the light in my room is so bad. It is like literally not even 3 p.m. yet, but like the weather's just bad. So there is no good light here, and I just feel like this is like not the best area to work in because the light is just not that great. Also, Elena may or may not have had her desk lamp removed because it really wasn't fashionable and just didn't work for my aesthetic. Yeah. I mean, I can always go to the library, to be fair, and I do that a lot because I'm mainly studying the library. It's just like right now the library is very full with, you know, some people stayed behind, but also a lot of people who came for interviews. And you know, then there's like a lot of noise there and I just work better in silence, so here I am. But to be fair, I think I would be more productive if I were in the library, so tomorrow we're going to the library because we need to do work. So now I'm going up there, finishing reading this, and then we're done with Supervision 3, and then we only have Supervision 4 to go, and then we're done with all the Supervision reading notes for Jurisprudence, and that is beautiful, and I want to get there, so let's do it. Welcome to my study spot, people, featuring my fuzzy socks, and the river cam, and the old Library of Dons. Yeah, and bad weather, but it's fine, I'm inside. So basically, we've gotten a lot further. This is finished, so bye-bye. And these notes are finished too, which is beautiful. So this is what they look like, and we're done with Supervision 3, which means only one more set of reading notes to go, and then we're done with Jurisprudence. Isn't it beautiful? It is. So here's the plan now. I'm gonna go back down to my desk, which is always a bit of a climbing exercise because I'm not very sporty because I eat way too many chicken McNuggets, but what can you do? And then I'm gonna take a look at, you know, how much I didn't have it together for Supervision 4. Actually, I think I did have it together actually. Like, generally in Jurisprudence, I had it together this year. But like, you know, there's just some readings you don't get to which aren't necessary for the supervision itself. So those are readings I haven't done. But let's see how big the extent of what I haven't done is. I hope it's not that big, but we'll see.
5 minutes later.
You know what? I take it back. I did not have it together in Supervision 4. I thought I did. To be fair, like, generally I think this year, no, not this year, this term, okay, we're not through the year. But this term, I feel like I did, like, generally have it together. I did all the readings I needed to do. Sometimes I even did, like, extra work whenever I could. Yeah, no extra work was done for Supervision 4. Thanks to myself. Yeah. So, this is what I have to do. So yeah, 2 chapters, a few essays, and another chapter. Don't we love it? And then I also need to read a few more pages in fuller, because I did read them before, but I didn't take notes on them because I'm a genius. To be fair, I didn't take notes on these because I didn't really understand them. So the notes I took on them were questions to ask in my supervision, because I wasn't really sure what the pages were saying. So I looked at my supervision notes, which cleared up some things. So I'm gonna now go over the pages again, annotate them a little, and then hopefully have like a good understanding of what was going on in those last few pages so that I can put that down on paper, potentially with the help of another Venn diagram. So yeah, let's do it. Hi, it is a lot later. In conclusion, I had no idea what was going on in this final part of the morality of law. So good that I asked questions and didn't take notes because those notes would be pointless. But thanks to my brilliant supervisor, I now understood what was going on. So thank you. So I guess that shows the supervision system is working. But basically it took me a lot longer to work through these, like 25 pages than I thought it would, because it's only 25 pages. But because I was an idiot and didn't really understand what's going on there, it took a while. So yeah, but I think it was worth taking my time with this to like really work through it. That's the thing about Jurisprudence, like you usually don't have a lot of reading in terms of like pages. Like in a lot of other subjects you usually have like 1,000 pages of reading. You're just like, oh my god, how am I going to get through this? And Jurisprudence, you have like 150 pages of reading. You're like, wow, sweet. But those take a lot longer because you have to engage a lot more of them in your head. And that's why in Jurisprudence I tend to draw a lot, because I'm just like, you know, trying to put what I think on the paper and like make it a graph, so that like later on I can follow my thought process. I'm not sure if this is making sense. I hope it is. So yeah, anyway, I have basically spent 1.5 hours on 25 pages. Yeah, let's not get into that too much. But yeah, basically now I'm gonna Skype with a friend in like 10 minutes, because yeah, we Skype a lot. I met her through the foundation, which gave me a scholarship. Thank you so much. It's a German foundation, and by the way, if you are a German student studying in the EU, you can actually self-apply, because normally when you're still in high school you have to be recommended by your school. but if you're already in university, you can self-apply. And the opportunity to self-apply is opening up relatively soon. So if you guys are interested in the foundation, they are called the Studienstiftung des Deutschen Volkes. It's German. As far as I know, you need to speak German for the undergraduate application. But if you are one of the people fitting this description, then you can self-apply there. It's basically just, you know, writing an application and taking a test. So it's pretty easy, and it's really worth it. You get to connect with a lot of people. There are amazing opportunities. It's not just about funding your studies, but also things like, you know, meetups with people, and then you can join summer programs which focus on specific areas, including international law, or if you're interested in science, ethics. There are so many workshops run on so many things. It is really, really cool. So yeah, if you're interested, I'm going to put a link in the info box below. But that's basically how we met. And now we just regularly Skype and we've become really good friends. So yeah, another benefit of applying to the foundation. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to meet up with some people. Hopefully someone's going to show up because I offered people who are here for interviews that they can come and meet me and, you know, have a chat about Cambridge life, or if they have any questions about my interview or anything. So yeah, I hope that I won't be sitting alone in a coffee shop, because that would be a bit sad. I'll just, you know, just in case, bring a book. I mean, I have enough work to do for jurisprudence, okay? I'm not gonna lie. So if nobody shows up, I'm just gonna do work for 2 hours there and drink a smoothie and be fine. But yeah, let's see how that goes. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully being a lot more productive, and hopefully my nose will stop running because it's really annoying. Yeah, that's the plan. Good morning guys, it is 6 AM and it is 2 days later because I was really sick for the last 2 days. I thought I'd gotten better, but I think that was only temporary. And I was like, nah, I'm not getting out of bed, I'm not gonna vlog, because I was really, really sick, and I literally fell asleep at 3 PM yesterday and I woke up this morning. So yeah, I needed that. But basically I haven't done anything for 2 days, so here's the plan. I'm gonna wrap up everything I need to do for jurisprudence, and hopefully gonna wrap that up latest by 10 AM, fully done, printing everything out, putting it in one of my folders, moving on to the next subject because we really, really need to move on. And yeah, also I'm dressed super dramatically today. I got this from Zara, but the reason I look like I'm going to a funeral is because, well, my hope of the UK ever cancelling Brexit is dead. It is the day after the general election and the Conservatives had a big win. As you may know from my Twitter, I'm absolutely not for Brexit, but I respect the way people voted, and honestly I'm kind of grateful that that is the result of the election, because at least the result is clear. I was kind of afraid that, you know, we wouldn't see a clear tendency either way, and that then, you know, we'd be in a different mess because we still wouldn't have an answer. But we have a clear answer. People want Brexit. I don't like it. I don't think it's a smart choice, but I respect that this is the way people voted. So I'm officially burying my hopes today. And yeah, it's a great day, guys. Not really, given what the country just voted for. But I have a European passport, and I've never been more grateful to have a non-UK passport from the European Union. So here's the plan for today. Lots of reading, lots of work, and yeah, let's do it. I'm so glad I'm not sick anymore, because now I feel really, really good after I had about, I don't know, 20 hours of sleep. So yeah, let's get to work. It's a bit later. We have gotten quite far with jurisprudence, so that's good, but we're not there yet. That's not good. So I've now decided I'm gonna take myself to the library and work there, because I don't know, I can like feel that like I'm less productive here in my room. So I'm gonna go to the library because that kind of works for me. Like that is like my most productive space. So yeah, I thought about changing because I look like I'm going to a funeral, but to be honest, this is so comfortable. I am not changing. Because I bought this oversized because they didn't have my size, so I don't think it's supposed to be oversized. But you know what, it works. And yeah, oversized dresses are comfy, so I'm just gonna chill in my funeral look at the library. I mean, the Tories just won, so I feel like it's fair. Because Brexit is happening now. Yay. So let me take my worries to the library and jurisprudence and hopefully finish. And yeah, I'm also gonna bring my folder. I'm gonna just print my stuff in the library, and then hopefully we can start another subject by like the middle of the day. That's like the new goal. So yeah, let's do it. Guys, so I finished my notes, I printed them and everything. We are done with jurisprudence. Finally, this took way longer than it should have, but in my defense, I was quite sick. But yeah, we're done. So this is what it looks like now. So these are my lecture notes, which I just printed, and it was trouble to get color printing, but it worked. So here are my lecture notes, and then here are all of my supervision notes. And yeah, basically I just put them in my folder, and here we go. Everything here, lovely. We're done. Love that for me. So the plan now is we're gonna start a new subject. I'm not really sure which one yet. I think I might go for contract, but we'll see. But yeah, basically that's the plan for the rest of the day. Just start another set of notes to, you know, complete with any readings I didn't do, and then move on to the next one and the next one and so on. So yeah, so I think that's the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'm sorry it was a bit messy. Normally I'm a bit more productive, but also normally I'm healthy, so yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.